Hey, welcome back to this channel. We are so grateful that you are joining us this week. On this week's episode, I want to show you that these three models that I have here are shells or geoshells, whichever way you would like to call them. And this week's spotlight artist is Fred Winkler with some help he had, which are his collaborators, and we will talk more about them. So stay tuned. Here is Fred Winkler's catalog on Daz Studio. As you can see, he does both male and female. And he does collaborations, like I mentioned, with other artists. Here is one of them that I have, Candace. There are the two that I have as well. As you can see, he does models of like the younger Genesis, like Genesis 2 and Genesis 3. And that is it. Let's start off with Makaio for Lee 7. You might remember him from a past episode that we have done. You will need Lee 7 in order to make Makaio look exactly like how he is on this picture that you see right now. But if you remember me talking to you in a past episode, I do not have Lee 7 yet. So what happens is Makaio will form around my Genesis 2 male. And as you can see, it does say compatible figures is Genesis 2 male, which means that you can share clothes with them. Oh, and right next to Fred's name, you see his collaborator. And I will also have that artist link down below. And so now let's quickly go through the figure or the model, Makaio. We are here now with my Makaio. We won't go through the shaping. It's pretty much the same as all the other figures. So let's just go through his materials. And as you can see, you do get a choice if you want him to like a scruffy beard or a little more like a mustache. And here are his eye color choices. You can even use, here's a choice which is violet. He has tattoos and they are for his arm and on his chest. And as you can see, it's in his inner forearm, his left forearm. And there is his chest tattoo. Here's what the tattoo on his chest looks like. Looks like those army dog tags with the chain. Here is an idea of what his tattoo on his arm looks like. Now let's jump ahead to Candace. As you can see, she has the requirement for Victoria 6. I also don't have Victoria 6, but Candace is compatible to Genesis 2 figure. The interesting thing about Candace for me is when I get her up on my dad's studio software, she looks almost very much like the picture that you see right now, if it kind of gives you an idea. Candace is a little bit different because with her, she is a shell. You have to start with a Genesis 2 figure since I don't have Victoria 6. But if you have Victoria 6, go ahead and use her as the core. And with that, if you download Candace, she goes into your material file, not the figure file. And you click on shaping and go ahead and click on Candace apply. And there she is. As you can see, her face looks different from Genesis 2, and even her figure is different. So now let's go to the materials. Here are her eye colors that you can choose from. Here you get to choose how thick you want her eyelashes. Here are her lip color choices. Her eyeshadow colors. And you also get to choose what nail color you want. There are some with nail designs. I guess she also comes with tattoos as well. She comes with looks like five tattoos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like this one's a fairy. The one on her arm looks like a teddy bear, a wizard teddy bear. My guess is this is a heart that has been broken and it's been sewn together. Here is a frog, it looks like. Some writing. Here is a close-up look of her face on the Genesis 2 female. Let's give her some dark brown eyes. Those are dark. Let's go a tad lighter. Yeah, those will work. Let's darken her eyelashes. Let's give her some lip color. Let's try this color. That's pink, pink. Um, that kind of pales out her face. And that's Candace. And the last model or figure that I want to show you for this week is Mayuree for Maylin 6. She also requires Maylin 6, And surprisingly, I do have Malin 6. And also, you can see that Fred had a collaborator help him build this model. And if you look at her, she might look familiar to you if you have paid attention to my thumbnails on my videos. Yep, she's the one that I use for the or the questionable expression. Or if you are watching this, Fred and your collaborator, thank you so much for Mayuree. Here is Mayuree, and like with her, we won't go through shaping because it's pretty much the same. But with her, she comes with a lighting choice, and I will show you what it does. It just brings more shadows to her. As you can see, the lighting is a little more dim, and you can see more shadows. Now for the materials. Like the other two models, she has tattoos, two of them. There's one on her for her arm. And then here are the color choices of her eyes. And here is the second tattoo for her hip. Here you can make her lashes thicker and her lip choices. And here they have it where you want, if you want them shiny or matte. And here are her eyeshadow choices. Now her fingernail polish color choices. Here is the tattoo on her arm. Here is part of the tattoo on her hip. I mean, we can see it's a hummingbird. Here's the full view of the tattoo that's on her hip. Let's go ahead and darken her eyes. Thicken her eyelashes. Let's give her some shiny pinkish lips. Let's give her some kind of a pinky purple eyeshadow. And that is it with Mayuree. Fred also has a Deviant Art page, so if you would like to check it out, I have the link listed below. And if you will check out his artwork, he also does gothic art if you are a fan of that. And I have also noticed that he sells some of his art through Amazon. Well, this is it for this week's episode. I hope you enjoy. And if you did, please subscribe and like. And hopefully, we will see you again next week. We will be doing another artist spotlight, but it will be different because we will do multiple artists. So it will be fun. Hope to see you next time. Bye.